Okay, so 2013, question 6. The salaries in euros of the different employees working in a call centre are listed below. Use this data to complete the grouped frequency table below. Okay, so we have a range of salaries. We have a table, and it's in thousands, so this is why this is 0 to 10. So we're just looking at the first 2 digits here, or 1 digit in this case. And then the number of employees who's at that salary. Okay, so this is important. It's kind of the key to the frequency table. 10 to 20 includes the people that are 10,000 or more, but they're less than 20,000. So if I had somebody at 20,000, they would go into this category here. Okay, not the 10 to 20. Okay, so let's do this one. And there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can count up all the people that's 0 to 10, or you could do a tally, which works also. So I'm going to do a tally just to show you how to do it in case you don't know how to do it. So 22,000 here, this first one. Let me just maybe rub that out. So this one here, 22, is going to go into this category. So I put a 1 there. 16,500 will go here. 38,000 will go here. 26,500 will go here. 15,000 is here. 21,000 is here. 15,500 is here. 46,000 would be that category. 42,000 is here. 9,500 would be the first one. 32,000 is here. 27,000 would be here. 33 is here. 36, 24. And what we traditionally do when we get to groups of 5s, you see I have 4 there now, and the 24 is the 5th one. We'd put a line through it. So that's a group of 5. 37,000 then would be here, which is also a group of 5. 65,000 is up here. 37,000 is here, so I start a new group of 5. 24,000 is here. 23,000, 28,000, 52,000, 33,000, 25, 23, 16, 35, 25, 33, 20 is here, 19,500 is here, and finally 16,000 is here. Okay, so if I add them up, I have 1 person in this group, I have 5 and 1 6 in this group, I have 5, 10, 2 in this group is 12, I have 5 and 4, 9 in this group, I have 2 in this group, 1 in this group, 1 in this group. Okay, so that's how you do a tally count, or a tally score, it's sometimes called. It just helps you count. Okay, of course you didn't have to do the tally in this case. You could have just counted your ways through them, but it's one way, I suppose, of not forgetting a value, so it can be quite useful. Okay, using mid-interval values, find the mean salary of the employees. Okay, so when this says, as you know, 0 to 10 or 0 to 10,000, it means people can earn any value at all between 0 and 10,000, okay? So when we get the mean, then how do we figure out, well, which value do we take for this category or this range? And the normal way of doing it is to take what's called mid-interval values. So midway between 0 and 5 would be 5,000. Okay, or maybe I'll write it under it so that you can see it more. So that's 5,000 would be the mid-interval values of that one. Of this range here, it's 10 to 20, it would be 15, that would be halfway. 20 to 30 is 25,000. 30 to 40 would be 35,000. 40 to 50 would be 45,000. 50 to 60 would be 55,000. And 60 to 70 would be 65,000. Okay, so therefore then, how do I find the mean? And this is a frequency table, which means that, which means you have more than one people at these values. Okay, so at 5,000, I have one employee. So it's 5,000 multiplied by 1. And remember, we add up all the values and get the average. That's what mean is. For 15,000 people, I have 6 employees at that salary. Okay, so I have to multiply it by 6, 1 for each of the 6 employees. 25,000 then, I have 12 of them. 35,000, I have 9 of them. 45,000, I have 2 of them. 55,000, I have 1 employee. And 65,000, I have 1 of them. And you divide by the number of them that you have. So how many have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 fours are 32. Okay, or I could have got it from adding 1 plus 6 plus 12 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. You'd also get the 32 from it that way. Okay, so we need to put all of that into our calculator. So let me do that. So I have 5,000 at the start, and then I have 15,000 by 6, and 25,000 by 2, and 35,000 by 9, and 45,000 by 2. And then 55,000, I don't really need to multiply that by 1. 65,000, I don't need to multiply that by 1. Divided by 32. And I get for that 920,000 over the 32. And I'm getting 28,750 there for my mean. Okay, so I hope that one makes sense. Okay, part C then, C part 1 says outline another method which could have been used to calculate the mean salary. So is there another way I could have got the mean salary for this call center? Well, yes. Couldn't you have just added up the original 32 values and divided by 32? Okay, so mean is your average. Okay, so we could have added up all the individual 32 salaries and then divided by 32. Okay, so we could have done that either to get the mean. Part 2 then says which method is more accurate? Explain your answer. Okay, so this one's going to be more accurate. Okay, so C part 1 is more accurate. Okay, and why? Well, this method uses the actual salaries of the people, not the estimated mid-interval values. of Part B. Okay, so remember what we did here. Regardless of what any of these 6 people earned, we said all 6 earn 15,000. Okay, so we estimated, or we took a mid-interval value. So that's why using the actual values, like we explained in Part C, will always be more accurate. And that was that question in that year.